Hi, in this video, I'm gonna be making citrus juicer. Let's go. I have plastic one at home, which is it's small. I think it's kind of sharp on the edges when I do this, and then it also doesn't feel clean when I clean it already. That's all my opinion, and I guess I just want to make one from ceramic. So first of all, I just want to say that English is not my first language, so my grammar is really bad. Sorry for that. First thing, I go to Procreate and design. I wanted to have top part and the bottom part. For the top part, we'll be able to catch the seed, and for the bottom part, I wanted to have pouring spout and handle, so I can just drink it right after. There were a few designs that you would see in this drawing, but I didn't add it to the juicer because I think that it might be confusing to grab. You know, what if you grab the top one and not the handle instead? And I don't know, I just feel like it would be confusing, so I just didn't add that in. Now let's throw it. So I want to cone up and down several times to make sure there's no air bubble. And then I start with the bottom part. Here I want to make it big enough to be a mug. I was really excited to do the top part because I never seen someone doing it before. Like, I didn't research how they make it, I just want to do it. So it's really interesting shape to throw. So I start from the middle part and then I pull up the wall on the side. So I start with the middle section. And then pull up the wall. Trimming this piece is tricky. For the bottom part, I keep it simple. For the top part, I want to make it like a foot here so I can sit inside in the cup like a lid like this perfectly. And again, I don't really know how to proceed this because I never make something like this before, and I rarely make something with lid. So that's why the first one, when I trim it too far and the wall fell off. But I'd be able to score and slip and leave it overnight. In the meantime, I start trimming another one. It went smoothly this time, and I think I do a pretty good job. When it comes to attaching pieces, guess what? I forgot to press record. I did that so many times, and I did it again. I forgot it. So off camera, I cut the hole to attach the pouring spout and make sure the hole is low enough so when you put the top piece on top, you still can pour it. And also off camera, I poke some hole and I think it need more hole, so I poke it more. At this point, I a little bit worried because there's too many holes, and I'm really worried that this part gonna crack because, you know, it's different thickness. And then I pull the handle and rest it on the underglaze bottle because it's like the perfect curve for the handles. And then I forgot to record it again to attach it. And then I send it to the kiln to base fire. Here comes the first moment of truth. I said first moment of truth because, I mean, if it's cracked, then you can't really do anything about it. You know, you can glaze it and firing it, but you cannot use it. So first moment of truth. So first of all, I thought it didn't crack at all, but then I inspected further and there is some crack. But there is no like a major crack that I could not like fix it or use it, because if inside doesn't crack, then it's fine. This one is the one that, remember, like the wall fell off. Come on, okay. It's like not that perfect circle, but it's usable. Have like some crack inside here. I think I'm gonna glaze it. After inspecting, I wet sand it. And then I clean it up with the water and sponge. And here where I messed up. I was too impatient, and then I didn't want it to wait until it's fully dry. So I'm like, okay, it's dry enough, so I'm gonna put the wax on it. So I put the wax on it. I glazed it, and you guess what? The glaze don't stick on the pieces. It stick, but it doesn't look normal. It looks so thin. Normally like the glaze will be thicker than this, and I'm like, that's kind of weird. It's okay, let's do it. And then I wait so long, it won't dry. It won't dry at all. And then so I'm like, okay, I'll go throw something, so when I come back it will be dry. It wasn't. It won't dry. So I'm like, okay, I need to leave the studio now, so I'll just put it on the kiln for a fire, and whatever come out. Last moment of truth when it come out from the kiln. And you know what? When it come out, the top and the bottom stuck together. And I was so scared because I actually never like have something like this happen before, because like I said, I never do like stuff with the lid a lot. But I saw that people would use the hammer or bash the piece on the ground to like make it loosen up. So I grabbed the studio hammer and try to mash it. I was so scared because it's either I break free or break it. And my husband helped me filming this, and he was like, smile, be happy. And I'm like, how can I be happy? I was so whiny, but yeah, thank you, husband. Oh, and the reason why I have to firing this together is because if I want it to fit like perfect, you should fire it together. Because if you fire it separately and this one shrink like less than the bottom one, then it might not be fit. So I decided to fire it together. I used the soft hammer to hammer it, and the moment it come out, I'm like so happy. I'm like so grateful. Luckily, both of them break free, not break it. And then I run my finger on the shot glaze. I don't know why I did that, but I did it. Yeah, and now go to the testing part. The reveal and testing. Here is citrus juicer. This one and this one. For the test, I have lime, lemon, mandarin orange, grapefruit. I try to find the big orange one, but it's small grocery store, and that's all I got. That's pretty good for this, but the juice is kind of in here though. Let's try another one. I like it how it didn't turn though, like this, didn't turn. But it didn't catch the seed though, like I wanted to. It's worked pretty good with the seed of the orange. I mean, mandarin orange. Cheers! You wanna try? Well, it's good to know that it can do grapefruit, like it's big enough. Yeah, I think like the big of it, you know, a small one, you can just use like this, but then you can like pretty good. Doesn't have a lot of like plums in it. Maybe that's like a not good part of it. If you want if you want plums, pulp. If you want pulp, probably not good for it. Maybe I just don't like grapefruit. So that's about it. That's the testing. That's the reveal and testing. This one seemed to not work as good because the way I make this, it just make the juice just laying in here, not going down. And this worked better. Yeah, because I do this part better. In the testing video, in the short form, I didn't really say why this piece is better than this piece. So basically, I would set the taller one because this is taller and this is shorter. The taller one, the hole is kind of in the middle of the rail here. Like is not so close to the top part. It's not so close to the middle part. So it's kind of in the middle of the reel, so it's drained better. And then versus this one, the hole is kind of close to the middle part. The juice just kind of fall here and come here rather than going down, because the hole is kind of not there, and the hole is not in the lowest part of this rail, so it doesn't drain. It just sit in here, and I was so mad. I mean, I'm not mad, but like, it's annoying. Well, but now I learned, you know, next time I'll make sure that the hole is in the middle of the reel, in the lowest part of the reel. Yeah, so that's all. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe if you want to be part of my journey, and see you in the next video. Bye.